Hey y'all, hate to be back so soon, but something I want to make y'all aware of, if you aren't. And if you're aware of the original story, then I'll get you up to speed. Over a year ago, Church Militant, back when they still had news and stuff, before they collapsed and all. Anyways, but Church Militant did a story on a news breaking story. There is a abortion mill in Washington, D.C., Planned Parenthood. Of course, they are. And there are some pro-life protesters outside. Keep going out. As usual, typical standard operating procedure. And truck pulled up, went inside, and came out with 55-gallon drums. And these are full of babies. Or as they say, fetuses. Well, the driver of the truck smuggled one of these 55-gallon drums to him. And it was full of full-term babies. Now, in Washington, D.C., it is considered murder to abort a child past a certain gestation period. I don't know how many weeks and all that stuff, but it's like not obviously full term. Full term is if these were viable, and some of these were probably, most of these I think were just that full term. And a lot of them had like crushed skulls and everything else. So they were either chemically induced in birth and then murdered on the table. So I'm sorry, I'll put up a warning. This is going to be graphic. The volunteers, of course, they got the 55-gallon drum. They got it away from them. They went and saw what's in there. They took 5 of the babies. They videotaped them, photographed them, and then they turned them over to the D.C. prosecuting attorney and law enforcement agencies. Because this is obviously murder. This is, I don't care who you are, this is flat out murder. This is a felony that Planned Parenthood is doing within DC's area. The rest of the babies, they took them all, they named them, they gave them, I believe it was Catholic funerals, or Christian funerals, gave them all names, baptized, everything proper to afford them some honor, some sense of being human, not garbage. And so these 5 babies went over to the prosecuting attorney, the law enforcement, everything, and we're waiting. I remember this past summer calling up Church Militant. What the hell happened? I never got an answer back. Well, Church Militant the other day, I think it was yesterday, the day before, put out I'm sure they got video of it. I don't no longer have Church Militant at this moment because after everything collapsed, I got aggravated. I might very well go back to subscribing to it. Anyways, but they put out the written story. The Biden DOJ, the Department of Justice, the federal government, has ordered them to dispose destroy and dispose of the bodies. They're not going to damn thing, and they're destroying evidence. Like it never happened. there is a definite, deep, miserable portion of hell these people are going to. Not only these people, but also those whoever voted for them. Because if you are complicit in a crime, in a sin, if you support somebody in that sin, especially mortal sins, you are bathed in the same blood. And this is some nasty ass blood you don't want to be bathed in. Murder of children. Christ said that woe to whoever harms a child. It's better that he tied a millstone around his neck and be thrown into the ocean than to harm a child. And look what they've done. Not to mention the 70, 80, 90, probably up to 90 million now children murdered since 73 by Planned Parenthood and abortion. But blatant, open dismissal and disregard for law. Of course, look at the government we got at the moment. So, anyways, I wanted to, sorry to drop a bummer on you, but I wanted to drop that one on you because more people know, more light shined on it, more we can start fighting against this demonic crap. All right. God bless y'all. Bye-bye.